Hello friends, this is my third video on pain and pleasure series, and you cannot miss out the crux of the importance of pain and pleasure. Hope you are watching till the end. In the first video, we saw that pain and pleasure principle is the main force that is shaping our life. We make each of the choices in life either to avoid pain or to gain pleasure. In the second video, we saw why we should take action immediately to correct anything in our life where we can visualize enjoying pains. We should not wait till we reach the pain threshold limit to initiate action to change. This is a newspaper article from the Times of India. So many rape cases are happening in the world daily. What is there in the minds of the rapists? They link a lot of pleasure to this act and they suffer their whole life in the courts and jails. This pleasure doesn't last even for a few minutes. So what is wrong in this? Not only them, we also attach importance to such short-term pleasures without giving any thoughts on the long-term pain that is in store for us. For example, eating sweets when you are not supposed to is similar to this act. We desire the short-term pleasure of eating sweets. This pleasure doesn't last in our tongues even for a few minutes. So many people have cut their fingers, if not legs, due to high sugar problem, and are willing to suffer that long-term pain but could not sacrifice the short-term pleasure of eating sugar. Another report says one student attempts suicide every hour. So here the student is linking a very high value to such short-term pains without giving any thoughts on the long-term pleasures if he studies well. If he studies well, he can earn good money and do whatever he wishes to do in life. So what is wrong in this particular scenario? Not only the students, so many of us cannot tolerate such short-term pains even though we know what will be the long-term pleasures that is waiting in store for us. Doing a regular exercise is a short-term pain. We want to avoid this pain and land up in losing the long-term pleasures of being healthy in the long run. The same reason applies why divorce rates are increasing nowadays. If you are procrastinating things, what does it mean? You are linking more pain in doing something now, or you are linking more pleasure in doing it at a later date. When you are linking high values to the short-term pleasures, you start smoking and land up in long-term pain of being sick in the long run. So even though the first video said we are doing everything either to avoid the pain or to gain pleasure, we can include these two exceptions to this pain and pleasure principle. Number one, it is okay for us to desire short-term pain if it will result in the long-term pleasures. Number two, it is okay for us to avoid short-term pleasures if it will result in the avoiding long-term pain. Let me repeat. Pleasures are to be avoided if greater pains be the consequence, and pains to be desired that will result in greater pleasures. If we tweak this principle a bit more, we can infer if we link massive pain to any behavior, we will avoid doing it at all costs. So, whatever behavior you want to change, link massive pain to that old behavior and link massive pleasure to the desired or the new changed behavior. We will see some examples later. In a nutshell, what you link pain to and what you link pleasure to shapes your destiny. Am I right? So, does it not mean you can either become a hero or a criminal depending on how you apply this pain and pleasure principles in your life. Now it is time you all should clap me for being able to explain this important concept very clearly in simple terms. If you still need any clarifications, please share your thoughts in the comment box below for further discussions. Finally, let us apply this principle to a practical life situation now. Steps. Number 1, write down one action that you need to take that you have been putting off for long. For example, you want to start a new diet program to reduce your weight but could not. You want to quit some habit because you don't want to get addicted to that. You want to rebuild contact with that one broken relationship that you lost a few years ago. You want to get up early and start regular exercises. You want to start a new business for long but haven't started yet, etc. Like this, any area. Step number 2. Now reflect on this one action and analyze. Be honest with yourself. Now answer. Why haven't I taken actions so far? In other words, if you apply our principle, what pains had I linked to taking this action so far? For example, I could not quit smoking because I feel relaxation while smoking. I could not start a new diet since I like oily and crispy snacks a lot. Okay, now the third step. Now the main task. Write down what it will cost you if you don't change right now. That is, what can happen if you don't stop eating those junk food and sugar right now? What will happen if you don't stop smoking right now? What is going to cost you over the next 2, 3, 4 or 5 years? What is going to cost you emotionally? What is going to cost you in terms of your self-image? What will it cost you in terms of your physical energy levels? What will it cost you financially? Keep asking such similar questions so much so that you can link massive pain to the current habit. Let us assume you continue your old habit for 5 more years and then answer these questions. How will you feel with respect to your emotional, physical, social, economic aspects of your life? For example, let us say eating junk food and try associating pain in emotional aspects. Eating a lot of junk food will result in obesity related problems that we all know. I know obesity will lead to hypertension, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease, arthritis, breathing problems, depression, anxiety and other mental disorders, and difficulty in even normal physical functioning. Seeing me enjoying junk food, suppose my son starts eating only the junk food with his group of friends, let us say. What can I do when I see him eating the junk food? If I get admitted in a hospital and my wife, parents look at me with disgust, what will they ask me? If my kid sees me eating this junk food and he also starts eating, how will I feel? How will I look like when my doctor shows my lab reports saying I have been tested positive for cancer? Your family, including your wife, kids, parents, all cry hearing your news about cancer. What will they tell you seeing all this scenario? How will you feel when you are bedridden and unable to support your family? Now the fourth step, write down all the pleasures you have had so far in this unwanted old behavior. Number 5, write down all the pleasures you will get in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 years by taking this new action today, that is now. Maybe you will get good health, maybe you will gain self-confidence, maybe you will look and feel fantastic, maybe you will be a role model for your children to follow, etc. It can be anything. Take advantage of this pain and pleasure principle. Be what you want to be now. Are you a new now? Before closing, let me give a couple of examples from my own life. Number one, in the year 2000, we had to take a decision when to return to India from the USA. My elder son was in 7th grade then. My son said, I like this place a lot. I can enjoy more. The places are always neat and clean. I have good friends here. Wherever we go, we travel by car. In India, I will not get all these. I need to go by congested buses. The school here is good, but if we don't return now, it will be difficult for me to pick up the syllabus in 9th or 10th grade in India, because India the syllabus is tough. So it is better we return now only. This is what he said. Here he has accepted to avoid the short-term pleasures of staying there, because it will cause him long-term pain after he returns to India. He finished his BTech in NIT and he returned to USA for MBA. He is now a happy person. Number two, my younger son normally would get up late in the morning because he used to work late in the nights, like any typical IT person nowadays. 2 years ago, he decided to learn swimming. He got up early and went to learn swimming. That too in the morning 6 and 7:30 a.m. And it was a winter time. We advised learning in summer, but he went ahead. He used to get up early, take his bike and go to the swimming pool, which is somewhere some 15 kilometers away from our home. He comes back in that chill, freezing weather. Finally, he learnt swimming. Here, he has decided to accept the short-term pain of getting up early and going out in this peak winter. Now he enjoys swimming in his apartment complex swimming pool. Please watch this video clippings from a Tamil film called Indian. The younger actor Kamal links pleasure to taking bribes. And because of this, so many school children get killed since he approves FC for an unfit school bus. Whereas his father, the old Kamal Haasan, links such a massive pain to bribes that he stabs his only son, the younger Kamal. So there is no age.
மெடிக்கல் சர்டிபிகேட் ஏன் அப்படி அதான் கேஸ்லாம் கொடுத்து வர பேர் கட்டுறீங்க 1200 ரூபாய் குடியா
1500 ரூபாயா?
ஆமா உனக்கு லைசென்ஸ் கொடுத்தா எத்தனை பேருக்கு வாய் கரிச்சு போடணும் குடியா.
So there is no age restrictions in applying pain and pleasure to take advantage of it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.